Oh my god.
Greetings, lords and ladies. The inaugural Roots of War League is about to begin. Roots of War League is coming soon, so here's an overview of how it works. Depending on the season they are
What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and yes, we are live on YouTube. YouTube, say hello. YouTube, say hello. We do got the wife down here. You guys see her there. We were in the middle of getting rallied, and then boom, the little thing popped up that the league is officially here. So it starts here on August 11 to December 6th. 4 months. 4 months? Yeah, the wife is muted. She's muted because sometimes I'd be hella loud, bro. So 4 months, bro, of this. And then the registration. Is that how it is in Rock as well? Interesting. So, I mean, dude, this is a long-awaited thing. And I feel like the game should have came out with this a long time ago. I feel like it would have kept more players around. With it being back, though, I think some players are going to come back. I think with it being back, a few players are going to come back. So I'm in the Strife conference, right? There's 2 different conferences. So let's go ahead and check rewards here. You guys can see here, for the top 4, you get an exclusive city theme. Legion attack 3%, train speed 3%. So, like, I mean, every percentage counts, right? Every percentage counts. On top of that, it's a top 4. So it's pretty exclusive, right? So when you pop in with that, when you spawn in, it's more like a flex, right? You're not going to fight with this. Maybe when you're like done fighting and you kind of just want to flex on your enemies, you'll just pop this bad boy there and be like, yep, look what I got, right? At the end of the day, like, that's what makes these competitions exciting, right? When you have exclusive things like this. I do think they should have at least made the Legion attack 10%, personally, so you can at least fight with it. Like, across the board, like a universal Legion attack, all units, 10%. I think that would have been substantially better than the 3%. That way you can at least keep the skin on, because besides this, people are just going to throw it onto train, and it kind of takes away from it, right? We also have some decorations here. Strife Conference, Legendary, Newcomer, League Exclusive Decoration, Heart of the Forest. Okay, boom. And then Strife Conference. So you have Strife Conference Legendary, and you also have Strife Conference Epic. So prior to getting into Season of Strife, you kind of have like your own league, so they're not going to throw you into the big leagues right away, right? So prior to if Season of Strife, you guys get to have your own league, so it's fair, right? So we got the Strife Conference Epic, top 128 get this one, okay? Then you have the Strife Conference Legendary Newcomer Conference, top 32 get this exclusive frame here, okay? Alliance rewards, nothing really shows here. Rewards here, you guys can see it here. I'm not gonna lie, that's some pretty nice speeds, dude. 50 days of speed ups. What is that? Oof, Guns math. Is that 25,000 gems? That's some pretty good speeds, chat. I'm not gonna lie, that's some nice speeds. Tokens, get some stars, get a little resources, got the okay, top 4 get it. Yeah, these are some pretty nice rewards, I would say, compared to some of the other things that we see here. Top 4 is not exclusive enough. They need to give the winners a special item. Exactly. I do think that the winner, listen, anything can change, right? Maybe the devs watch this and are like, okay, Gunsy Poo and his chat got a point. Like, we do got to give the winners like an exclusive thing for winning. You know what I mean? Like, it would only make sense, chat. It would only make sense, right? Because then what's the point? Maybe you go like on the history, right? Maybe they have like a I think Rock does it that way. They have a memory hall of all the champions. So maybe they do something like that. That would be kind of nice. Okay. We're clicking on the rules here. Okay, bear with me. We got to read through a lot of this stuff. I know a lot of you guys watch my videos on your way to work or at work, so I'll make sure I read this. Okay, overview. Depending on where the realm has entered Season of Strife by the time the league begins, all realms will be entered into one of 2 conferences, Strife Conference or Newcomer Conference. The Strife Conference will be further subdivided into Strife Conference Legendary and Strife Conference Epic as the league progresses. Conferences compete independently of each other, with each conference producing its own league champion. Got it. Okay. Depending on whether the realm has entered Season of Strife by the time the league begins, all realms will be entered into one of two conferences. Strife Conference servers 1 through 592. Newcomer conferences server 593 and all servers that open after 593. Okay. Your servers conference, Strife Conference. Makes sense. Registration. Alliances can only register for Roots of War League within their own conference. In the Strife Conference, the top 512 registered alliances will advance to the preliminaries. Ooh. In the Newcomer Conference, the top 252 registering alliances will advance to the preliminaries. Okay. Schedule. Phase 1, preliminaries, Newcomer Conference. Chosen alliances will be divided into 32 divisions. Each division will play 3 group rounds and 2 qualifier rounds. The champions from each division will advance to the playoffs and receive ranking rewards. Strife Conference. Chosen alliances will be divided into 32 divisions. Each division will play 3 group rounds. The first place alliances in each group will play 2 legendary qualifiers. Okay. With the winners advancing to the Strife Conference Legendary Playoffs. Damn. The second place alliances in each group will play 2 epic qualifiers, with the winners advancing to the Strife Conference Epic Playoffs. Phase 2, Playoffs. Newcomer Conference / Strife Conference Legendary in the playoffs. Champions from each of the 32 divisions will play against each other after the 3 group rounds. Okay. The top 2 alliances from each group, 16 in total, will advance to the knockout rounds. Nice. After 3 knockout rounds, the last 2 remaining alliances will face each other in the final. Woo! Woo! Chat, who's making it to the finals? Who's making it to the finals? Where the victorious alliance will lift the champion's trophy. Rewards will be issued according to each alliance's final place in the rankings. Strife Conference Epic 128 will play 3 group rounds, with top alliances, each group 32, advancing to the knockout rounds. After 4 knockout rounds, the last 2 remaining alliances will face each other in the final. Okay. Schedule. Woo! How to register. Once the Roots of War League event begins, alliance leaders or titled officers must register via the event page to select their march time, slots, and roster of participants within the time limit. After registration ends, these details cannot be changed during the preliminaries. Match times. Each round of matches will take place on a Sunday. Yo! Alliances must choose 3 of the following time slots to play matches: 0300, 0900, 1300, 1500, and 1900 UTC. Once matchmaking is complete, match times will be determined according to both sides' prioritized time slots. Okay. Okay. Match time slots prioritized cannot be changed during preliminaries. Oh, that's important. The match times are very important. Okay. Participants. Alliance leaders and titled officers can choose 30 combatants, 15 substitutes during registration. An alliance total power is calculated as the sum of personal power of its top 30 members. Okay. Participant rosters cannot be changed during the preliminaries, but participants and substitutes can be swapped on non-match days. Players who join an alliance after registration ends cannot be chosen as participants until after the preliminaries have ended. Okay. The requirements, we read the requirements. Preliminaries consist of 3 groups. Okay, we read that. Divisions, we read all that. Group rounds. Okay, here goes. This is a good one. Each division of 16 alliances will be divided into 4 groups of 4. The alliances will play matches against each other in a round-robin format. Nice. With 1 point for a win and no points for a loss. After 3 groups, the first place alliances in each of the groups will play 2 legendary qualifiers, with the winners advancing to Strife Conference playoffs. Okay, the second place alliances in each group will play 2 epic qualifiers, with the winners advancing to the Strife Conference Epic. Okay, got it. Newcomer Conference. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Point draws. If 2 alliances in the group have the same number of points, the alliances that beat the other alliance in their match will be ranked higher. If multiple alliances in a group have the same number of points, then alliances with the highest win margin from 3 matches will advance. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Okay, qualifier rounds. Okay, read that. Okay. All right. We got a nice little visual here. So group rounds 512. And this is exactly how they're going to choose them. So rank 1 go into oh, okay. Interesting. So there's kind of like a losers bracket as well. Am I understanding that correctly, Trat? Is there like a losers bracket, rank 2, 3, and 4, and then you kind of do your own thing down here? Then you got your like winners and then kind of like the losers, for lack of better words. And you kind of move from there. That's what it seems like it is, yeah? Maybe I'm misunderstanding that, chat. Maybe you guys can help me out. Rest period. Match times alliance starter can change. Select the slots. Time slot during the rest period, but must be selected 3 slots. Oh, wait. You have to select 3 time slots? Am I reading that correctly? You have to choose 3 time slots? Okay. No more than 15 players can be changed. Okay. Playoffs consist of 3 groups. All right. Rewards. Roots of War League trophy. Physical Roots of War League trophy. That's pretty cool. Roots of War League medal. Physical Roots of War League medal. Okay. That's pretty cool, but I would want something in-game as well. The Roots of War League champions will be honored with physical rewards. Participants, including substitutes from the conference champion alliances. Yo! Hey, who's trying to earn a ring in the substitute bench, though? Bro, you already know the subs are going to be the ones talking the most sheesh, bro. The subs are going to be the ones talking the most sheesh. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Alliance rewards. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Conference ranking rewards. Okay. All right. Participants. Okay, we saw that. What is this? Pinnacle player. Players who place top of each of the personal data rankings categories in their conference will receive rewards. That's pretty cool. Determined defender, peerless pugilist, escort expert, greatest gatherer, healing hands. Interesting. Okay, heroes. This conference has entered Season of Strive. The longest standing realm with the participant alliance is server number 1. The following heroes can be used. So everybody. Yep, everybody. Everyone gets used. Including the Kellas and the Chachas. Yep, all the artifacts, all the pets. I mean, everything is on here. Okay. Hero restrictions. On which heroes can be deployed. Can deploy heroes permitted to the use of longest standing realm. Okay. Other. Alliances who have built at least 10 alliance towers can register, okay? You have to be level 16. Special rules. Alliance members who are part of the Alliance Roots of War League cannot take part in Roots of War exhibition play until their alliance has been eliminated. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of a big deal. I don't know if I like that. Like, I get it, but I don't know if I like. That's a lot of heads that you miss. 4 months? Let's just say your team goes the whole way. 4 months of no Roots of War rewards. Dude, that's like 100, 200 plus tokens depending on how good your team is. Check in-game ASAP. DM. I'm working here! What the hell? I'll take a look, though. Personal rewards. League rules. Except in the event of major server game issues, all match results are considered final. Okay. In the event of major server issues, game effects, and fairness of the match, league officials may halt the match at any time. League officials have the right to determine whether the fairness of match has been affected. If a match is not halted despite major issues, league officials may decide whether to initiate a rematch depending on the severity of the impact upon teams. See rematch rules for details. Major issues included are not limited to server instability, game-breaking bugs, abuse of game design oversights, or cheating by participants via third-party programs. Alliance leaders represent the teams in communications with league officials. All communication with league officials must be carried out by alliance leaders. Nice. I didn't get a year from you. If a participant in alliance believes in an issue as arising, a leader must report the issue via game/league support. Okay. League officials have the right but no obligation to provide in-game compensation. Teams are expected to abide by principles of fair play and sporting conduct. Teams must not for any reason seek to deliberately lose a match or to fix the outcome of a match before playing. Dude, imagine your R5 sales for a top 4 finish. Like, hey, yo, bro, listen, you let us into that top 4, I'll slide you like 2 bands. You feel me? That'd be wild. That'd be wild. If a team is considered to have broken the rules, its participants will be unable to claim alliance rewards. Okay, participants scored 6,000 players or more. They will be unable to claim personal rewards. Both teams are confronted to broken. Neither team will be able to claim alliance for that match. Participants are scoring. Ban them, dude. Screw that. Give them a nice little ban. Rematch rules. Okay. Okay, let's watch the video now. Are we ready for the video, chat? How long is the video? All right, here we go. Introduction. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God.
Greetings, lords and ladies. The inaugural Roots of War League is about to begin. Roots of War League is coming soon, so here's an overview of how it works. Depending on the season they are in, alliances will join either the Strife Conference
Turn
or
it down
the
for you guys.
Conference. At registration, the top 512 alliances in the Strife Conference
Is it too loud still, chat? I turned it
and the
down.
256 alliances in the Newcomer Conference will enter the preliminaries. During the preliminaries, alliances will form groups of 4. In the Newcomer Conference, each division is composed of 2 groups of 4, while each division in the Strife Conference is composed of 4 groups of 4. In the Newcomer Conference, alliances will be split into 32 divisions with 3 group rounds and 2 qualifier rounds. The group round employs a round-robin best-of-1 format. The top 2 teams in each group will enter the qualifier round. The qualifier round employs an elimination format. The champions from each division will enter the playoffs and will win ranking rewards. At this point, the Strife Conference will be split into the Legendary and Epic sub-conferences. Alliances will likewise be split into 32 divisions with 3 group rounds and 2 qualifier rounds. The top 2 alliances in each group will advance to the qualifier rounds. The qualifier rounds employ an elimination format. Champions from each division will enter the playoffs
Let me know
and
if it's
will
too
win
loud.
ranking rewards. The first place alliances in each group will play 2 legendary qualifiers for a place in the Strife Conference playoffs. Only 1 team from each division can enter the Strife Conference playoffs. The second place teams will play 2 epic qualifiers with 32 qualifying teams. These teams will enter the Strife Conference playoffs with the losing teams from the legendary qualifiers, leaving 128 teams to fight for the title of Strife Conference champions. In the playoffs, all conferences will play to the same schedule. The Newcomer Conference and the Strife Conference employ the same format. 32 division champions will face off against each other. After 3 group rounds, the top 2 alliances in each group, 16 in total, will advance to the knockout rounds. After 3 knockout rounds, the 2 remaining alliances will advance to the final. The final employs best of 3 format, and the winner will be crowned conference champion. In the Strife Conference playoffs, 128 alliances will play 3 group rounds, and the top alliance from each group, 32 in total, will advance to the knockout rounds. After 4 knockout rounds, The 2 remaining alliances will advance to the final. The final is a single match, and the winner will be crowned conference champion. As well as in-game items and cosmetic rewards, the winning alliance in each conference will receive the Roots of War League Champion Trophy. Members of winning teams in the Newcomer Conference and Strife Conference will also receive Roots of War League medals and commemorative trophies, and members of the winning team in the Strife Conference will receive commemorative medals. Who will fight their way to the top to become the first Roots of War League champion? Stay tuned to find out.
Holy smokes. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. I'm probably going to start the video with that. So, you know, if you got to that point of the video and you skipped forward, actually, I might just put like a little clip of it. Yeah, just a little clip of it. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I'm excited for the league. I will say, for us in TFS, we've been facing the top row teams, right? For example, we faced EIS and Echo, and it was rough, dude. I'm not going to lie. So it's going to be a very competitive season. And, I think that if we lock in TFS and we get the right team together and the right strategy, I mean, dude, because we learned a lot, dude. We learned a lot getting our asses whooped by Echo and EIS. So, you know, we learned some of their strategies, which I'm obviously not going to say because only if you're in the top groups, you know, some of these strategies, like top tier stuff, dude. And I was very impressed, especially Echo and EIS specifically. There's a few other groups that we've played against that were also really good. So, I mean, I'm super excited for it. Let me know in the comments section who you guys think is gonna win the league, dude. I'm gonna be okay. I'll be excited to see in the comment section who you guys think is gonna win the league. What do they call it? Roots of War League conference champions. Okay. All right. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. If you're excited for Roots of War League, and if you're making a comeback to Call of Dragons to come claim that throne of being the #1 team in Roots of War, woo! Let me know if it's gonna bring you back. I'm super excited for it, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel and don't want to miss out on this, because you may or may not be looking at one of the commentators for Roots of War League. Little spoiler alert, if you made it this far into the video, you might be looking at one of the commentators. I'm just saying, you already know. I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna play. What a play. Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm about to get on my commentator era, bro. I'm gonna woo, bro. The devs are probably gonna message me like, yo, Guns, like, chill out, bro. I'll be like, bro, you know how I am. If you guys know how I am, why do you invite me? Like, come on. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on it. Until next time, guys, your boy Guns, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.